I think what it is, I've been to a lot of conferences, pain conferences to endocrinology to podiatry. This is one true summit where they recognize everybody as a subject matter expert. So we share best practices from East Coast to West Coast. And most of the time when we share these best practices, physicians or providers or administrators will be like, I didn't think about that.
The way in which all these different neurology practices count on each other, trust each other, help each other is such a great thing to see. What I enjoyed today in a couple of the earlier sessions was just helping them understand what's happening in this space. Not just today, but looking out to 2030. And how does this group come together and solve for now what needs to happen in time for those milestone events that could be occurring 5 years from now, 10 years from now.
It's a really great group of people. It's a combination of folks who are very dedicated to serving patients on the provider side and have built really successful practices to do that. And then there are all these folks that are coming from the industry, from the pharma side of the equation, where there's been so much innovation that's happened over the last, we'll call it a couple of decades, but especially over the last 5 years, just on the neurology, life sciences side. And it's so cool to see kind of that interaction, because it's all about, how do we deliver great care to patients, and how do we create this technology, this biology that makes it possible to do that and do it even more effectively. The thing I love about NeuroNet is it kind of synthesizes all of that. And so most people come out of it with a much stronger sense of, we're in 2025. What are the things that are important for the folks on both the provider side and the life sciences side as we think about the next year?
What drives us every day is we're helping patients. We're part of the care paradigm. We're getting new and innovative therapies in the hands of healthcare providers that eventually treat patients. And at some conferences and with some groups, they kind of count industry out. But that's not the case here at NeuroNet. They really bring us in and collaborate with us, and they find a value in what we do and what we have to offer.
This network has become just more than just business. It's been very personal for me. These are friends, colleagues. The networking is incredible. Every time I bring back something that I can instantly implement in the practice, and so it fills up my cup.
The other thing as well is the opportunity to also share what you know with others and iterate on that. So a lot of times we'll have good ideas individually and we've achieved some success or failed fabulously, but we come together and it's by sharing that knowledge that we iterate and create something completely new and different.
It's really a great meeting place, a great marketplace of ideas. It's constantly stimulating, and this year has proved to be no exception.
If you're not attending these and you're a private practice, especially if you're a smaller private practice, it's a great opportunity with very low risk. Try it once, come, engage. I don't think you'll find a more welcoming environment.
I get emotional about it, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but really this organization and groups like it that I've been a part of since joining neurology has just really given me so much fulfillment, and they're all just so incredible, and it just pushes me to try to be on their level and know as much as they know, and do the things for my practice that they're doing for their practice, and definitely worth coming to.
If you're building a product for providers or for anyone in healthcare, the hardest thing and the most important thing to figure out is how can this actually fit into the day-to-day workflow of whoever your user is, whether it's the provider, like the doctor themselves, the doctor's staff, if it's on the life sciences side. It's getting that understanding. It's so hard to do that if you're not in the same room as someone. If you're not able to actually have a conversation about what is it that they care about day in, day out. If it was another technology company, I would strongly suggest coming to a conference like NeuroNet, because it's just this opportunity to hear directly from their most important stakeholder.